bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school, learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
We ride together, we die together. Bad Boys for Life. Welcome everyone back. We're now at Bad Boys 2 from 2003. The first thing that stands out to me about this movie again is the opening where they try to infiltrate outside a KKK meeting and they all come out of their white things.
The Klansmen.
Yeah, with the Klansmen with their guns and all.
They do a cross image. Yeah,
Right, exactly. And then right before they do that, one of the guys on their team quickly mentions how this is taking place after 9/11, 2001. Yeah.
It's like a very tight security about and also this movie is not like the first one because this second movie is about 2 hours long.
Oh yeah, yes, exactly. That's a good point to start off with. Of the 4 movies in this series, this is the longest of the entire franchise series at almost 2.5 hours. It was entirely too long. It's 2.5. All the other movies outside of Part 2 are way less than 2.5 hours. Good observation there. Yeah.
And they keep why they want to make 2 hours long? Because they want to keep making more extended action sequence.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Yes. So this is Michael Bay again, but then the third and fourth would have different directors. This is 2 years. 2 years after Pearl Harbor, but 2 years before that sci-fi movie with
Transformers.
Well, no, Transformers was 2007. But
2 years before The Island.
Yeah, The Island. Yes, correct. The Island. Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. Right now.
Even some of the cast of The Island, the regular cast who also works with Michael Bay before in the Armageddon, like Michael Clark Duncan and also Steve Buscemi.
Yes. What was his name again? Steve who?
Buscemi.
Okay, yeah, there was some news story recently where he got hit randomly.
He got assaulted.
Right, exactly. And then the other actor you named, rest in peace to him.
Oh yeah, Michael Clark.
Yeah, yes, to him, yes. To
he plays the Kingpin right. And he's in the movie role of Green Mile.
Right, exactly. Rest in peace to Michael Clark Duncan. The other thing I wanted to mention before we get deep into Bad Boys 2 is that when this came out in the summer of 2003, there were at least 3 other movies that came to mind that also came out in the summer of 2003. Eric Bana with Hulk.
Yeah.
Then the Wachowski brothers, Matrix Reloaded, and Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
Because the Bad Boys 2 and the Matrix Reloaded both had a cover the best sequences, action sequences, the highway chase.
Yes, that's another nice observation. Now, if you had to like one more than the other of the chase sequences, was it the Bad Boys 2 or Matrix Reloaded? Which one did you like better?
Bad Boys 2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go with Matrix Reloaded. What did you like better about Bad Boys 2's chase scene?
Because the chase scene besides where they have a gunfight with the Haitian in the middle of the road, where there's a bunch undercover, and then there's because the Haitians took over the truck trailer that carries all all the vehicles that's be towed away to distract them, and they go on the highway to get rid of the police. They release all the cars that be told to get flipped over, and the Ferrari that. And the Will Smith drive is so fast over about they had to avoid the car, but except he almost didn't get hit, except they shooted out the headlights. Even Marcus tried to go out the window with the car slipping over to them. Yeah, if the car flies over his head, it's almost like they nearly hit him.
Right. Yeah. Now my question is the Bad Boys 2's chase. How do you have an idea about how much of that was done practically, or was it just made up?
They had to close off the highway.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Closing off it.
How
Yeah.
they filmed it, it didn't want to get over budget.
Yeah. So this movie is like graphic violence, lots of language, and like you had stated, the longest in the franchise series at 2.5 hours.
And sometimes the movie could be very insulted, a very like even they show the very insulting when they go into the high tech like a Radio Shack type store
Right.
to find out about that camcorder.
Right.
But first they actually show the porn video to the customer, but now they actually film themselves about that as that they were really like homosexual.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Even something like even that was like it makes reference to the first movie I mentioned about when Marcus took over look after the witness about at the Mike Lowry's apartment. She thought all the pictures about all the Mike Lowry on the photo frame. She thought is Marcus gay about the.
I'm sorry. Wait. What happened to back to the first movie again?
Because the witness thought when she stays over at Mike Lowry's Honda, like Mike Lowry's the apartment, even as Marcus took over Mike Lowry's place. Even she thought with all the pictures about Mike Lowry's photos about only not him, it's like very too obsessive. She thought that Marcus is homosexual.
Oh, okay.
And that looks like in the scene that when they actually been recorded. Now they talk very private things, and they're almost like something very pun intended.
Okay.
Even the part that I like about when Marcus actually swallowed the ecstasy about.
The ecstasy was a big part of this movie.
Yeah. Even that's fun about that Marcus when he actually take don't know how to take drugs, but it might cause the side effects. You feel like it's very sensual.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes and another thing was you don't know who's in that movie that is Michael Shannon is in that movie.
Michael Shannon is in what? Bad Boys 2?
Yeah, plays Floyd Petite. Another member of Klansman about this.
Oh, okay. That's interesting about character-wise. Okay.
Got his ear shot off.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, that was a very engaging way to open it with the Ku Klux Klan meeting.
Yeah, that's even a good thing about it was also very overstyled for Michael Bay is the slow motion part about when he saves Marcus by shooting both guns. You can see a close up they do visualize about the bullets go through any objects. But they actually shot through Marcus' butts.
Right, the butt of the shots. Yeah.
And sometimes also what's very fun about this when they invade about the Haitian place where the Haitians hiding about at the Pink House about. It also a very good style is a 360 degrees turn about through one behind the walls each around in circle.
Oh yeah, the way that action and that kind of stuff is really well done. Yeah, for sure.
It's like very too much. It's like very dizzy effects. Like something a 3D moment.
Yeah. That's the way Michael Bay likes to make his shots. Another thing I want to mention real quick, the music is really well done as well when it goes to dun 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 dun.
Yeah, even they have a very quick moment.
Yeah.
So I heard that something on the main menu about that.
Right.
And sometimes also this will be the last time that Michael Bay works with producer Jerry Bruckheimer since now he does something independently.
Yeah, that's right. Well, at least as far as we know, Bruckheimer's still working on other stuff though.
Because even though that same year as a Bad Boys 2, Michael Bay does his first time as producing is a remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Version.
Okay.
And also, another thing is about another thing was something about the style about about the same year about the action movie about to do with the same style as in the summer of the 2003. And for the Hulk, it has always has too many visual editing. That's like Bad Boys 2.
Yeah. I was mentioning that Hulk was one of the other movies that came out that year. Yeah, the Hulk.
And also, I thought that what's movie released for summer as Dwayne Johnson, The Rundown.
Oh, that's right. The Rundown with Johnson also came out. That was supposed to be like a remake over some other Rundown movie or something. And did The Rundown with him also have Sean Stifler?
Sean Stifler,
what's his name? Sean Scott. What's his name? Sean
William Scott.
Yeah, he was in that. Yeah, he was in. Yeah. They were in that together, I think.
And Rosario Dawson and Christopher Walken.
Right. And just to reverse it, just a year before that, what really got The Rock off the map before The Rundown was The Scorpion King.
Yeah, he was actually the first debut is the Mummy Returns as the Scorpion King.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Once it started, they would do something a spin-off about the origin about the character before he was a Scorpion King.
Right, exactly. So, what did you think of Hulk from 2003?
Well, even I said to you before about this is way different than the other superhero movie. This one they want to say about a traumatic character study.
Exactly.
What makes him tick about
that. Yeah.
That save your world. It's like becoming a King Kong or Frankenstein.
Right. I'm a big fan of Jennifer Connelly, so I like whatever she's in.
Yeah. Like even recently she's in the Top Gun Maverick or you saw her in the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie?
I never got into Labyrinth. How was that?
Well, it's very too musical and rompish.
I mean, okay.
It's made by Jim Henson.
Okay, yeah. I mean, as far as earlier works, I mostly saw her, I guess, in the Rocketeer.
And the Rocketeer, it's also that.
Yeah.
And she won an Oscar for the movie about A Beautiful Mind.
Oh yeah, I heard of that one. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? What's his name? What's the name? Russell Crowe is not doing so well with work these days.
Yeah, not really. No. Even under the radar about it. Even maybe he hasn't gotten to shape because I heard recently about Ridley Scott to go direct to the sequel of Gladiator, except Russell Crowe's not going to be it.
Right, Gladiator sequel's coming out in November without him, but it will have Denzel in it.
Yeah, and Paul Mescal.
Who is that? Say it again.
And a newcomer named Paul Mescal.
Oh, I'm not sure who that is yet, but okay.
A Scottish actor.
Okay.
He plays one of the illegitimate son of the Russell Crowe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as movies are concerned, later this year, on the latter part of the year, the only one the ones that I'm actually interested in is Beetlejuice. Other than that, I don't really have any movies after Beetlejuice that I really want to see like that, to be honest. I'll be kind of curious about the Karate Kid movie, but I mean, I don't know why they're doing that either.
Because even though they're about to do a crossover.
Yeah, the crossover, right.
And Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio. Yeah.
Karate Kid universe.
Yeah, we'll see how that is. And it's going to be the last season of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
But before we get too far off track, back to Bad Boys 2. What else did you think the audience should know about Bad Boys 2?
What I liked about Bad Boys 2 is a romance between Gabrielle Union about Marcus' sister to the Mike.
Right, so supposedly that's supposed to be Marcus' sister when she wasn't even mentioned in the first movie at all.
No, it's just they came to visit. About
Yeah.
Even she's actually a part of the DEA agents.
Right, yes, exactly, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, all I can say is, she's an attractive actress. That's as much as I can say about that.
Okay. And sometimes also who's bring back in the Bad Boys 2. I mentioned before about there's the one prisoner who's the tallest prisoner who's charged about computer hacking for being pardoned. He works for the Miami Police Department by working had computer skills.
Now, are you saying that was the same guy that was in the first movie?
Yeah, the tall African guy with the glasses on.
They should have brought him back for the third one.
He does some computer background that we know about the main villain is Johnny Tapia.
Yes. Let's tell the audience what do you think of Tapia.
Well, even though it's almost not very creepy or scary than the first movie or the other, but just he also what he shows about he has he also had private his family life, his daughter and his mother. About like even to mention not to say a curse word, not to say F word in front of her.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that about the mother character. Yeah.
And even about his mother, and even about the mother is ready to like senile.
Right, exactly. Then you were saying in all those kind of scenes with the action, it was just all like the slow motion gun stuff, the over the top outrageous action of the shots were done like Michael Bay like that. Yeah.
And also, and sometimes it makes fun about when they had to go out to cover Johnny Tapia's mansion about to put stuff the bug to it about they almost get caught about like they've been discovered about it's a Johnny Tapia execute one his man they don't let anyone come in about then the mother said what's fine what's grounds he says about that his mother's man killed himself about why Johnny Tapia hold his gun if this one of his men killed him suicide.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and also, what's another thing was who's in this movie about there's the Peter Stormare is in it, Ukrainian about the.
I'm sorry. Who? Wait. Back up. Who?
Peter Stormare.
Who's that?
Yeah, there's some kind of like European guy, like some kind of Russian type.
Wait, is this a bad character or a good character?
A bad character.
Oh, so tell us.
Yeah, with that.
Tell us some more about him.
Sometimes he's the same actor who works with Michael Bay before in the Armageddon as a Russian cosmonaut in Armageddon.
Oh, okay.
But this time he plays like a drug lord about the ones that facing gets opposite to Johnny Tapia, who controls the ecstasy.
Okay. Oh yeah, this movie's a whole lot about ecstasy, the drug. Yeah. I would still have to say, as far as Michael Bay movies are concerned, I'm still gonna have to say The Rock from '96 would be my favorite Michael Bay movie.
All right. What about, do you see them? And they say this movie's the last time for it to be that movie's rated R not till like Pain and Gain.
Oh, you mean as far as like Michael Bay's direction? Yeah, this would be the last R-rated one you said till whatever year the Pain and Gain came out.
2013 Pain and Gain.
Right. Yeah. I agree. And that reminds me of the director James Cameron. The last R-rated movie James Cameron ever did was True Lies. But after True Lies, all of his movies were rated PG-13.
Yeah, because even though they should have imagine even though in Titanic it's PG-13, but except there's naked scene about Kate Winslet for art scene.
You don't have to tell me that twice. That's why I watched that movie, for that one scene. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but James Cameron never went back to an R-rated movie yet. But you said when Michael Bay did, so yeah.
He did some later movie about this R-rated, 36 Hours, The Secret of
Right, that too, yeah.
And Ambulance.
Yeah, all those stuff were back to R with those 3 2010s movies, yeah. Yes, you mentioned about some of the side characters. What else do you think the listeners and audience should know about Bad Boys 2?
Even they had to do one of the plot is something to do. They have Wusa.
Yeah. When Marcus does that a lot in the movie to help relax. He says Wusa.
Yeah, it's just like even also Joe Pantoliano about has to do Wusa. That was great to have him back again. Considering it came out the same summer as Matrix Reloaded, and he died at the end of Matrix 1, it was nice to see him back as the boss in this first sequel, Bad Boys 2, yeah. Alright, and another thing about Joe Pantoliano, also the same year you saw, he also plays in the movie Daredevil.
Oh yeah, yes, he was also in Daredevil the same year as well, yes.
And another thing what I like about that, they have also is where they go about another thing I like about that if you saw the movie Hot Fuzz, it also makes fun about Bad Boys 2.
What happened with Hot Fuzz again?
You ever saw Hot Fuzz?
Parts of it.
Because they make fun, because they show the good scene about they have a clip about the shit has got real when they realize his sister's kidnapped her.
Oh, okay. You'd have to send me that scene later so I can see exactly what you're talking about. But the other thing I want to mention about this Bad Boys 2 movie is there's that one scene or two which was in bad taste when it had the dead corpses all over the place. The dead corpse.
Yeah, dead corpse, and they kill one of the Yuri, the one the something about the Russian guy. They chop the pieces. They get a bucket full of it of all the pieces of the arms and legs.
Yeah. So exactly.
And also another thing, what they had is that they have two good cameos about in Bad Boys 2, where they had to go out to chase after another henchman at the. Even they had to hijack. They have the Klansman, played by Michael Shannon. They had to hijack what first car. It's very too rusty and small. As one driver is Michael Bay cameo.
Oh, he actually had a cameo in this one too?
But they tried to hijack one of the car, but to chase after. But even the first car is very too rusty and too rusty and small. What
do you mean by rusty?
Yeah, the rusty brownish car.
Okay. Are you saying during a rusty? Are you saying during a rusty chase scene there was a?
Not rusty. About they after, but it's before Dan Marino cameo.
So you're saying both Michael Bay and Dan Marino both have cameos in this?
Yeah, because firstly they want to hijack one of the cars. They bought a car to chase after. The first car they had is Michael Bay in it, but it's very small and very old and rusty. They pass it. So they found that they had a good fancy car they wanted to take over, and it turns out they hijacked this belongs to Dan Marino.
Is that guy? Is that a guy from sports, right?
Yeah, Miami Dolphins.
Okay, was he in Ace Ventura?
Yeah, it's one of the kidnapped.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't really follow sports. I'm just making sure. Okay, okay, cool.
That part is very grisly sound about when Mike Larry was battling on the train, the subway. We actually knocked him over at on the railings, and we could hear a crunching sound, a very crunching sound when he got run over.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so let's see. Let's see for the trivia.
Okay.
Let's see. The car that Will Smith is driving after a mortuary scene is a 2003 Buick Blackhawk concept car.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that wrote the screenplay from the movie is Ron Shelton.
Okay.
Ron Shelton's the one that did for any movie that related to sports, like White Man Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson, and Bull Durham with Kevin Costner and Susan Sarandon.
Okay.
So he wrote the screenplay because he has to do with the football star Dan Marino makes a cameo.
Okay.
Also, who stars in it is Henry Rollins. One member of the SWAT team about the.
I'm sorry, who's that guy again?
Henry Rollins.
I don't know who he is. What is he?
He's a star from the Jackass, the MTV star.
Oh, okay.
And it's great. Sometimes he's a very a very too intense guy. He's like a biker guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Henry Rollins about he's the one who said "Lock and load, let's go."
Okay.
They go and raid in the Klansman.
Okay.
The scenes from the movie were filmed at the Birdhouse in Delray Beach, Florida. The mansion stood nearly completed and vacant for years before it was purchased. The new owner advertised a variety for a movie company to use the mansions in the movie and blow it up. By the end of the filming, only the swimming pool was left. This is the part where they had to rescue the Barker's sister about in Cuba.
Oh yeah, that was some well done scenes right there towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and also sometimes he has one of the members who has a cousin who works there. The members was in the first movie, and then he had to bring him back also.
Wait, I'm sorry. So you slow down. Who was from the first movie?
Let me check the cats.
Okay.
The Carlos or something.
Okay. All right.
Because he did for the first movie. Now he brings back the second one. That's why he's very honest about being a very too crappy situation.
Right.
He should join with them because he has his cousin to help along for rescue efforts.
Right. Speaking of which, once we found out in the movie that she got kidnapped, Marcus's sister, when they realized she was kidnapped, it had that little nice scene inside the good place area when he goes.
They cannot go to Cuba without some kind of diplomatic immunity about even they cannot help it. So all the members go to TNT group try technical narcotics team about the. Even the guy with the big beard about they feel sympathy with them.
So Marcus goes to the other room by himself. Then Mike follows him. Then they all follow him. And then Mike says that epic neat line: "We ride together, we die together, bad boys for life."
Right. It's like there's no turning back about it.
No turning back.
It's like to hell with the diplomatic politics about they're going down there.
Right, exactly, yeah.
It's like a very team effort. It's like almost like all Michael Bay movies has you need a team group, like from Transformers, Armageddon, and also like Pearl Harbor, and it's like a whole team that would work together. Even like in the Rock, it's like a part of theme about it's like and 36 hours. It's like if Michael Bay instead of doing the Transformers, he should make like G.I. Joe.
Yeah. It was like the way you're stating all that with the teams is a very like Michael Bay type theme to do the teaming thing of like that way for sure.
It's like they're almost like a whole family together. That team is like a whole family, like in Fast and Furious type.
Right, exactly. Any more quotes? I'm sorry. Any more trivia you want to mention before we move on to some quotes?
All right.
Any other trivia before we move on to quotes?
The good quotes. Johnny Depp's Miami Mansion is actually an enormous estate known as Vizcaya. It was built by the industrialist James Deering in the early 20th century as his winter home. The estate is now a public museum, and its gardens are a popular spot for weddings.
Okay.
Just like what happens, like Joe Pantoliano in the previous movie in the Goonies, that in the very opening scene of the breakout of the jailhouse now becomes like a museum.
Okay.
For films.
Right.
Let's see. In the 2013 conversation with film critic David Denby at the Hammer Museum of Art in Los Angeles, screenwriter Ron Shaw confessed that when asked by Jerry Bruckheimer to work on the script, he had not seen Bad Boys and quickly fast-forwarded to a blockbuster rental of the film before his interview.
Rest in peace, everybody. Rest in peace to Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, except that there's only last video store is at the Northwest, Pacific Northwest.
Right, exactly.
He also stated that to that day he has never seen Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Bad Boys 2 is it's not for everybody. We'll put it that way.
I know it's not for everybody, but if you're an action aficionados,
sure.
You like to see about the one scene you like.
Yeah, say that last part again. The what?
If you're action aficionados, like if you're a fan of all the action genre films, you have to watch just a very great scene you want.
Right, yeah, sure, for sure.
Like
now,
action scenes.
Yeah. Now this Michael Bay, Bad Boys 2, 2003, it's like the peak high level of, the peak high stride of Michael Bayism of putting this out here in 2003 there, yeah.
Well, there's also some movies that released in that year. Even Jerry Bruckheimer's biggest hits is the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right, Bruckheimer also had Pirates of the Caribbean that same summer. Yeah, that was the very first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Now they're trying to do Pirates without Johnny Depp.
Even they're doing like focusing on Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was mentioned. Margot Robbie. She is also easy on the eyes.
Yeah, and also sometimes even though that same year about Pirates of the Caribbean is where Johnny Depp makes a big starring moment, and there's another action movie.
Wait, who made the starring moment again? Say, who was that?
Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, Johnny Depp. Okay, yeah.
Make a big star.
Yeah.
So as he does in like cult films in the previous roles, like small film like cult films, like
right.
Edward Scissorhands or Ed Wood or But even that same year as Pirates of the Caribbean, there's also the movie with Robert Rodriguez about Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
I saw that. I enjoyed that one. I did enjoy that one.
That also feels like Michael Bay. If they want to make a movie, Michael Bay to direct Robert Rodriguez, it's like Michael Bay of the Mexico.
Yeah, that's a nice way of phrasing that. Yeah.
Because it's like very campy, and it has a way over style of the action stuff. Right,
exactly. That's a good observation. Nice observation there.
But the big hits of the summer movies, actually, a summer hit to the highest grossing of the summer movie we hit to 2003 is Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Finding Nemo did come out in 2003. Yeah. It eventually got a sequel or a prequel. It'll be some years later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike. So the first theatrical role is for Megan Fox, who had just turned 15.
Oh, she had a cameo. Yeah.
Megan Fox was the first role of Megan Fox is in.
Right. She was in the club scene, right?
She was an extra at bar scene.
Right.
They dressed her in a bikini, high heels, and cowboy hat, and brought her on the set to meet with Michael Bay. When Bay says she'll do it, someone pointed out that she was only 15.
Oh my God.
She can't be sitting at the bar drinking. So Bay said, have her dance under a waterfall. Fox recalled this experience on the Jimmy Kimmel Show in 2009, saying how she felt sexualized at a young age. Instead of sympathizing with her, Kimmel made jokes about it.
I don't like Kimmel. I do not like Kimmel. But we'll stay off of politics. Okay, continue.
Marcus mentioned Skittles in this film in Bad Boys. First, as a request, a convenience store clerk mistaking him for a thief rather than a cop. Secondly, he tells Mike he has been taking Viagra like the candy after his nerve damage.
Oh yeah.
Because I found out the convenience store owner of the first Bad Boys, he's the same actor in the first Iron Man that plays Yitzhak. The co-prisoners Tony Stark when they were supposed to make them weapons. Instead, they planned to make their first Iron suit.
Wait, back up. The prisoner and Iron Man 1, what happened with Bad Boys 2 with him?
No, not Bad Boys 2. In the first Bad Boys, the convenience store owner was trying to hold him up before you freeze.
What?
Because that's the same actor who plays in the Iron Man, plays Yitzhak.
Wait. The guy that was in Iron Man, the prisoner, had a scene inside a store in the first Bad Boys?
Yeah, that's the same actor.
Oh, that's interesting. Another interesting character observation there. Wow, okay. Interesting. All right. Any other quotes?
Quotes, all right. Here it goes with that. I got the. So we need to listen. We just need to talk. You want to talk? Well, then go ahead. Just talk. We're not immigration. They can't hear because they're still shooting at you. The fucking Asians, the fucking little asshole with fucking guns. Shit.
Okay.
Got that?
Wow.
We're there inside the Haitian hideout.
Okay.
Right. I say while walking soil among the landmines and sand at the entrance to Guantanamo Bay. Now that's how you're supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot. Oh man, I want my next partner to shoot like that. Whew, it takes a dysfunctional motherfucker to bust somebody in the head like that.
I like when Mike said that. Now that's how you shoot. I like that. Yeah.
That's the inside joke at the end of the first movie. That's how you drive.
It's like similar to the "That's How You Drive." Yeah. I think they're gonna do something again like that in the next movies. Yeah.
I don't know about the third movie because the third movie gets very serious.
Yeah, but we're gonna hold off on the third movie till the next discussion. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
The third, Triple K, Floyd Petit, and Michael Shannon, we got our rights. Mike says, why don't you exercise your right to shut the fuck up?
Okay. All right. Wow. Just to let you know, Avi, as far as runtime is, so far we're about 33 minutes in. 33 minutes in. So, well, what else do you think the audience should know about Bad Boys?
There's one about Blonde Dread the Haitian. Who's that? Who's in my house? I'm a devil. Who's asking? The devil is not welcome here.
The devil is not welcome here? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they invade the Haitian.
Yeah. Haitians.
After a morgue car chase, Captain, I can't believe you guys. Do you get up in the morning, call each other up? Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? All right. So how are you going to fuck up the captain's life today? Gee, I don't know. Oh, look, over there. Let's kill 3 fat people and leave them on the streets. When they chase after the hearse vehicle to carry the 3 dead bodies. That's very something very grotesque about the 3 dead bodies, naked bodies out of the morgue truck.
Yeah. The naked bodies in the truck. That was like pretty bad, poor taste for those scenes.
Yeah, even they found out they use the bodies for the transports. Yeah, like drug transportation. Right.
Exactly.
They were dead before we ran over them. It doesn't matter if they are dead or not. Every time you leave a corpse on the street, I had to get these detective guys to come in and see what happened. See, they're detecting shit. Then I gotta get these forensic coroner guys to stick them back in that fucking bag. Right, so. Marcus slams the door open. Even they have the part they have Reggie. Even they have the Reggie parts about it.
Yeah, let's get it. Tell us about the Reggie part real quick.
And sometimes he's very too he's very too simple-minded about. It's very too stupid looking about. Even though Marcus and Mike is very too bullying about something like what Michael Bay should have done.
Right. Then he had like a short scene in the beginning of the third movie, and then I think he was mentioned in the trailer of the fourth movie.
You know, there's another thing that was alternate between Bad Boys 2 about the actual movie and the trailer of Bad Boys 2. In the trailer of Bad Boys 2, when they attack the Haitian hideout, about they're both of them, Mike and Marcus, are behind the wall. They're back to back where they shoot it down the wall. But the actuality, Marcus is in the bathroom while Mike is doing like cross moments.
Oh yeah, I remember the two arms cross moments was that was really well done as well, for sure.
Okay, Michael, while being videotaped by a connection to all the television store, all the customers at the electronics store can see that. Okay, look, we're a partnership. We're a partnership with boundaries. We got a new rule. From now on, you can't say the word flaccid to me. This is our little boundary box. We gotta take a word flaccid and put it there with my mom's titties. You're an actual problem. And we gotta close this box, and we gotta throw this bitch in the ocean. And the only way that you can't get this box is you gotta be motherfucking Jacques Cousteau.
Okay, all right.
They're doing a homosexual moment to the.
Oh, there we go again. Yeah. All right. Okay. What are if you had to, you go first. I'll go after you. If you had to grade or rate Bad Boys 2, what would you give it?
Well, C.
Yeah, I was gonna go with a C-type grade too. I was gonna give it a C+. C+ for this one.
Because I don't know, it's too overlong and much action moments.
I mean, I like the action. I like all the action, but yeah, it was just way overlong at almost like 2.5 hours. The longest in the series, I think it was like 148 minutes or close to almost 2.5 hours? The longest in the entire series.
Even the part that I like about that, they have that more end credits scene in the end credits about. Even just like the beginning when Marcus had time to heal, recover this butt about. He's resting on the rickety swimming pool, but even the dogs go fetch his ball, but...
Wait, back up. What are you saying about the end credit scenes?
Because of that, Mike gives Marcus a new swimming pool about better.
Oh, that's right, the swimming pool was added on. So wait, what are you saying about the swimming pool scene?
That's the beginning about when Marcus is recovering about when he's on the swimming pool. It's very small and it's about to be broken apart. It's about when he has the dog go fetch his ball. He doesn't know the dog's chains attached to the parts of the swimming pool and actually flooded Marcus out of the lawn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now that you're mentioning it. Yeah, and then isn't that where Marcus does the theme song to Bad Boys also again?
Yeah, even Marcus and Mike in the end about after they got a new swimming pool. But once again, the dog broke it again. But now they've been washed out onto the ocean. But they still float on the balloon.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, I remember all that with the water. Yeah, for sure. And then after that credit water scene, we would all have to wait a long time between 17 years till the next one.
Yeah,
17 years.
Except it's the first time that Michael Bay is not involved.
Yeah, Michael Bay didn't direct the third one, but like you said, he does cameo in. We'll get to that.
But it's still produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, the action producer.
What's still with Bruckheimer?
Jerry Bruckheimer is still producing the third and fourth.
Oh, good. That's nice. Okay, at least he still does that part with it. Okay. All right, great. And now, what are your Avi? What's your AVI? Avi. They never spell it right in the transcript. What are your final thoughts and opinions on Bad Boys 2 from 2003?
Don't think of everything that's so grotesque, like from the morgue scene,
the morgue scene was they didn't need that as part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, even the part of it when Marcus tried to check inside the dead body, one of the parts of the brains falls off. About that makes says I smell dead people. Oh
wow, okay, yeah. What else outside of the more dead stuff? What else do you think the audience? Final thoughts and opinions of what the audience should check out with Bad Boys 2?
Well, check out for Michael Shannon early role about the.
That's right.
Recently, I saw a Michael Shannon miniseries that's aired on Showtime. Is a miniseries about the life of the country singer George Jones and Tammy Wynette with Jessica Chastain.
Oh, okay. I just kind of only know him from the Man of Steel movie.
And also, in other roles he's in with like a Midnight Special with Kirsten Dunst and also like and sometimes he's very disturbing person like the one in the Nocturnal Animals and
right.
Some he's trying to be good, the others like to be bad. Like
right.
Like he works with Michael Shannon works with Jerry Bruckheimer and co-stars Chris Hemsworth called 12 Strong.
Oh yeah, I heard of it. I just never saw it. Yeah,
it's like the movie about as a response that takes place after 9/11. It's about the Army Rangers, about the reservists that goes to Afghanistan, about fighting the terrorists, and they had to ride on horseback.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like a story movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Michael Shannon is in a lot of stuff then, for sure. All right.
And also he's in that movie called the movie called Mud with Matthew McConaughey.
What's it called?
Mud.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one either, but okay.
It's an independent movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some independent movies I like. So, okay, closing wrap-up thoughts on Bad Boys 2.
That's what it's about. Just the thing about it, I see with the action, when you saw he had remember he had to say that the meditation sound like woosah.
Oh yeah. The woosah by Marcus was a big part of this for sure. It helped him relax. And it's like a meditation type thing for sure. Okay, now you said you might have one or two things going on tomorrow. So in the case that you're busy Tuesday tomorrow, you'll just let me know what day or week you're free to do the Bad Boys.
Well, if I make it back into Becky's house in time about on Thursday afternoon, I hope if I prepare to arrange it to set up my laptop and give it my private moment if I had to do. If I had to do this.
You're saying Thursday is a maybe possibility for Thursday?
If not, we could do Tuesday. We could do a double.
No, I'm saying Tuesday tomorrow. You mean? You'll let me.
How about this? Maybe we wait till another week.
Oh, you mean if next week is better for you than this week, you'll let me know about next week.
Okay, it's just like
yeah, because I know you sounds like you might have some stuff going on, one or two things Tuesday tomorrow, and you might be busy Thursday. So let's shoot for a Bad Boys 3 discussion to be next week.
Next week, if we get to it.
I mean, if you're free, you'll let me know for next week. If tomorrow and Thursday you're busy, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Because I do want to get the third movie in before the fourth movie comes out.
Okay, then we'll figure it out.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right, cool. So I hope the audience, everybody, I hope you guys all liked our little 40-minute conversation. Avi and I talking about Bad Boys 2 from 2003. A lot of that character stuff Avi enlightened me about with, like you said, Michael Shannon and plus a bunch of other characters that you said were in this and all the different other things you mentioned about this movie was quite...
The main villain plays Johnny Tapia about the Jordi Mala about they describe me as like a Tom Cruise of the Puerto Rican Jordi Mala works with Tom Cruise in the movie called Night and Day.
Oh, this guy was also in Night and Day? Yeah. Who did he play in Night and Day?
Well, I see it once. He could be like a supporting villain or something about the Allies or something. I forgot which. I only saw it once. But recently I saw him. He stars in the second season of National Geographic Genius about life of Picasso.
Oh yeah, I'm not really familiar with this actor's work outside of playing the main villain in Bad Boys 2.
He plays a king. King of Spain in the movie with Kate Blanchett, Elizabeth the Golden Age.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one either. I just know him from Bad Boys 2. But I don't know. No one to me. You said like Tom Cruise. To me, nobody compares to Tom Cruise. Like to me, Tom Cruise is like his own entity, in and out, outside of anybody outside of him for sure. But stay on the Skype call real quick for my wrap up lines. Everybody support your local movie theater throughout the decade of the 2030s, which is only just 5 years away because it's almost 2025. Support your local movie theater throughout the decade of the 2030s to see big theatrical-like experiences on the silver screen with a community of strangers. It's an incredible, spectacular, awesome experience. with the sound and picture quality. Why? Because streaming movies online at home is just not the same thing at all. Everybody dance and have a good time. This is friend and co-host Avi, A-V-I, or Avraham. This is friend and co-host Avi, and Millennial Man Motions Entertainment, LLC, signing out till next week's Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys 3. They should have just reversed it. The third movie should have been called Ride and Die, and the fourth one should have been called For Life, but they already knew as they talked on the internet how they messed up the titles. But yeah, we'll see you, Avi and I, for talking next week for Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life, which came out right before the pandemic, January 2020.
Because that's the last movie to release in the theaters before the COVID.
I don't want to. Well, yeah, we know what happened right after that movie. Exactly. Yeah.
So what's next? Bad Boys fighting COVID patients.
Right. Nice. Bad Boys fighting COVID patients. That's a good joke in there. Okay. Very good, nice. Well, if you're busy tomorrow and Thursday, we're definitely going to try to get this in next week. So enjoy your activities on Tuesday and Thursday, and I can't wait to see you next week to talk to...
And recently I watched with Mama, I saw that with Will Smith, the King Richard.
Tell the audience real quick how he was in King Richard.
Well, sometimes it's very overburdening about for training his daughter about who become famous, but even though he's just even though his daughter, Venus Williams, doesn't care about money, he just wanted to be a sports success.
Oh, okay. And how was he in that slavery movie?
So I didn't see that movie about emancipation.
Yeah, I didn't see either one of those.
I didn't catch up to it. I didn't get to see on Apple Plus.
Okay, that's fine. So he was in that in Apple Plus, and then the one you mentioned as the Richard thing. All right. Well, listen, Avi, we're already 46 minutes in, so we're gonna cut off the recording here. But I want to thank Avi again for all his knowledge about Bad Boys 2. You always enlighten us with all your little opinions and facts about these movies and the action and the characters and the stars and all that neat stuff. So,
and one more thing.
Sure.
Jennifer Connelly first movie role is in Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh, okay, yeah. That movie. A friend of mine also likes that movie as well. She did start out in Once Upon a Time in America. Jennifer Connelly. Yeah, I really like that actress a lot. All right, cool.
Oh, this is it.
That's it. That's all for Bad Boys 2. Thanks for coming on, and this is a really, really nice thing. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you next week for Bad Boys 3. Dun-na-na-na-na-na, 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 dun-na-na-na-na-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.